The Hyundai Kona EV is quite simply the electric avatar of Hyundai's hit compact SUV, the Kona. The Kona was not destined for India as it was primarily designed for Europe and the US, but Hyundai had decided a few months ago that we will get the electric version. The Kona Electric is attractive, and yet the face shouts its alternate status. The Kona will be Hyundai's first EV or electric vehicle in India, but does it go beyond just the tokenism of being green? This one quite literally is kind of green, but the point I'm trying to make is, can it be a viable, fun option for you to consider, or will it just be relegated to being that green product from Hyundai? I am here outside of Seoul in Korea, its home market, to try and get to know it a little bit better. The styling is very much in line with the ICE or internal combustion engine counterpart. But while that car gets the wide cascade grille, the Kona Electric does not. Instead, it has a body-colored bumper rising to the hood with an embedded pattern that mimics a front grille somewhat. It is still very modern looking, and the taillights and rear end are especially attractive. The proportion is also spot on, and the car looks every bit the modern crossover most people want to buy. On the inside, styling is more like a regular car. And while some may scoff at that, I think the more regular things appear, the better the acceptance for a car that is all new in its logic under the skin. There are displays that tell you driving range and power status on the battery, but otherwise, everything regular. There's a pop-up plastic screen above the instrument binnacle, which gives you the optional head-up display. The seats are comfortable, rear legroom is surprisingly good, though not generous. The infotainment options in that touchscreen are ample, and you will not be left wanting on connectivity, navigation, or music. The car comes with two electric drivetrains, a 39.2 kWh and a 64 kWh battery version. We're getting the smaller one in India. The larger battery gives you a range of close to 500 kilometers. Now, Hyundai says that the smaller one, which puts out 131 bhp and a whopping 395 Nm of peak torque, can go for 452 kilometers on a single charge. Now, that's a number that's ARAI certified, but most global reports put the smaller battery range at 312 kilometers. Great road manners, supple ride quality, and a pretty precise steering, I think, are three standouts. Throw in the compact, really taut sense that you get with the car, and even in city traffic, it's really maneuverable. It's a lot of fun to drive as a result. Out on the highway, even more so. The car I tested was the higher output version, but they have similar mechanical setups in terms of steering and suspension. The car's instant torque is fun, and it never backs off from instantly launching ahead, even when you're driving in eco mode, though I have to say, while it's not dull, the eco mode is not for me. I have more than 400 kilometers of driving range. We're not really that far out of Seoul, so I have nothing to worry about. But having said that, I've tried to stay in eco mode for the most part to get the most efficient driving out of the car. But of course, I have to check out the sport mode, and instant burst, you get a sense that the car is egging you to go further and faster, which is nice. I have to watch the speed limits, of course. But the other big change, besides the little surge that you get straight away, the driving range drops by about 10-12 kilometers straight away. That's not a huge amount, and so which is why now I'm thinking I'll stay in sport. Comfort mode is a good enough place to be to achieve good ride quality, quick response, and yet not drain the battery too quickly. In real world or Indian conditions, expect range to be around 280 to 300 kilometers. But think about that and it's quite a solid number. And even with long rush hour jams, the Kona EV is not impractical then.
Now, any EV worth its salt has to have regenerative braking because, of course, it sends power back to the battery, very relevant. And nowadays, it's become pretty much common practice to have 3 different modes of regenerative braking, which means mode 1, mode 2, and then the maximum, which is 3, where you have single pedal use. You don't really need to use the brake anymore because the car kind of self-brakes the minute you lift off the gas or the power. And I actually like driving in that mode, not just for that single pedal use, but also because it kind of adds to the handling. I mean, you get a sense of it, you get used to it, and then you can really sort of figure out exactly what to do. And the car responds. It's almost like what you would do if you were downshifting, especially on a paddle shift, let's say, to control some of your handling and going into a corner, etc. And I like that about the single pedal use. On the Kona, it works beautifully.
Customers will be provided with a portable charger or an AC wall box charger. The portable charger will be able to plug into any 3-pin 15-amp socket and charge for a top-up to 50 kilometers in less than 3 hours. The 7.2 kilowatt wall box charger can top up the vehicle within 1 hour of charging for up to 50 kilometers of driving. On a fast charger, you can achieve an 80% charge in 50 minutes. Hyundai is also collaborating with Indian Oil in 4 cities, Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai and Bangalore, to set up charging stations with fast chargers at select fuel stations.
It was rather bold and pretty surprising when Hyundai said that it's not going to just import these cars, it's going to assemble them. So CKD operation with the Kona in India out of the Chennai plant. And so what does that mean and why is that a good thing? Well, of course, it will help pricing, but it also means that you can get restricted in terms of how many options or variants you can offer. So expect a fairly fully loaded version which has most of the bells and whistles, because this is going to be a bit of a flagship model for the company. So it wants to showcase the ultimate when it comes to both premiumness as well as technology. So head-up display, all the interactive features on the touch screen, and of course even a sunroof. Take that as a given.
Hyundai has priced the Kona Electric at 25,30,000 rupees, and that price is introductory. Could have been more aggressive, but given our duty structure, that's not bad. If you want a dual tone option, then you do have to spend 20,000 rupees more. Yes, it is Creta sized, but it's also a huge leap. As a first step from a mass manufacturer like Hyundai, the Kona EV is credible, competitive, comfortable, and very capable. Test drive one when it gets to the showrooms, if not to buy it, at least to just experience that electric cars can be fun and can be, dare I say, normal.